Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Everything that I use for streaming especially apparently decided that it needed to update right before I started stream. So that's fun and exciting things. But we're here now, and we're ending some lilies in the Monument of the Wind. I think my plan right now is basically just explore. Oh, what? I thought I switched. Oh. Nice. Cool. And then we'll see what we can come across. Can I? Ah, close. But not quite. Bonk. Excellent. Ooh. These silly little goobers don't stand a chance against the might of Gerard. Oh. Bonk. Bonk. Oh. Bonk. Bonk. Hammer! You want me to bring the hammer down? Oh. Hey, nice. Bonk. Bonk. What? Okay. Hmm. Where else is there to go? Over there. Up here. Where does this take me? Now I'm up here. Okay. This is... I was already here, right? I do believe so. Yeah, okay. I know where that is then. Let's go down... this. And then down here. And down here. Where does this go? Oh. Oh, I have a new skill. Oop. Ow. Bonk. Boom. It's not great. It's not bad, it's just not great. Heal. Stagnant blight. Is that all that was? Oh, there's more. Excellent. Very good. Oh. Bonk. Just need a little extra tap. Go, Geron. Go, Geron. Ow. It's rude is what that is. Rude, I tells ya. Fine, I'll heal. Okay. There's no way for me to get up there yet. That's a platform there, isn't that? Okay. Yeah, I can't get over there yet. Alright, fine. I need a third jump or something. Excuse me. I don't need to go up there. So we can just head back down. down in an earlier round and Sugar were going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet-loaded gun complex. Cock it and pull it. Okay. So now we're here. Oh, hey, hi. Hello. That was a fun little sequence. We got here and here. And oh, there's a boom. It's not everything though. What else do we have? Thought there was a rat spawner. Turns out there was not. So rude. I'm just trying to kill you. Why can't you just accept that and let it happen? Okay, so this, if I remember right, there's a platform above. And I can't get to it yet. Oh. I can't get up there yet. Okay. So let's go down here. Oh, there's a door over here. Yeah. Don't tell me I have to... They don't home. Okay. I have to go all the way back around just to get up there again. Oh. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Hey, hello. You and your stank breath. Oh. That was something. What happened to my body? What's going on? Forsaken Fellworm. Exhales a breath of toxin mist that spreads over a wide area. Enemies that make contact will lose health over time. Breath damage cannot be guarded. Many children denied a life within the castle walls were given refuge in the Twin Spires and trained as knights. Among the Forsaken, many were orphans of battle or illegitimate children of royal blood. Interesting. What else could be in this area? Spirit. Let's try this out. Could be fun. I don't... Ooh, do I have enough something? No. I was looking at the wrong number. I thought I had 277 of the Furious Blight. But I don't. It's so sad to me. We're definitely hitting Gerard next. 100%. Could get Chief Guardian. Yeah. We'll do that. We do that. Alright. Where to next? We did those, and I can't get them yet. So let's go left and down, I think. That was so rude. I only have 10 uses of that? That's crazy. Alright, you know what? Stop it. Just go back and heal. So that was garbage. Garbage. Up. Then down. Ooh, I could just do this. There we go. That. Do you mind? We'll just do this. But with less getting hit by enemies in the face, please. Huh? What have we here? When will this snow cease, I wonder? That would have been kind of funny to me if that was everything there. That's okay. I am being a bit too reckless. Wrong button. Gosh dang it. Additional relic slot. Don't mind if I does. Got that already. That's there. Damn. Bonk. Ellie. Stop hitting me. I'm a priestess. It's rude and I don't appreciate it very much. And stay down. What else is here? Went up there already. Went over that. There's not stuff down there, is there? Where? Oh, where? Is there more stuff to find? Not up there. Not up there. I have to sneeze. Be the last stream of this. Really? How you doing today, mystery? Dang it. I imagine there'll be at least one other stream. Crash 4 is done. GG. It's very nice. Nicely done. Congrats and GG's galore. I feel like I'm not quite done exploring in here yet. So I feel like even if I do end up beating this today, there'll be a bit more for me to just be searching around, doing some other challenge type deals. That kind of stuff. Hey. I'm definitely getting the itch to clear out more of the map. Particularly because of the marker for it being cleared or not. It's definitely making me want to see more of what is on offer. Oh. Especially when it's something like this, like I just covered the entire map, didn't I? Where else would anything even be? Found it. 100 stagnant blight. There we go. Alright. I just need to complain a little bit more, apparently. That's the secret. But this one, I am fairly certain that I did cover the entire map already again. I don't know where else anything would be. Oh. Weird. How peculiar. bonk. It's not up there, is it? No, there's nothing up there. So where, whence, why, howst is it? Oh, what? Oh, that's frustrating. Why? Why? Sometimes it's barrels. Yeah, I literally just went around that whole thing and smashed like every barrel I saw, though. I just missed that every time, apparently. Oh well. I have another relic slot, so I can move a couple things around. Increased damage dealt. On the ground, increase maximum HP. Did you hear about Ozzy Osbourne? I have not heard about Ozzy Osbourne. Do I want to hear about Ozzy Osbourne? Increases spirit uses. Let's take this off, and then we will grab think spirit uses. Yeah. What about Ozzy Osbourne? Ozzy! Spirit uses, there we go. Oh, he passed away. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not... Oh, hold on. Not incredibly shocking news. He went for a while, didn't he? How old was he? There we go. $76? Yeah. It's like not too bad for all the party, sex, drugs, and rock and roll type he was. Try wall jumping up to the section above. In that last room, in the resting room. Ow, jerk. All right. I'm gonna check, since I'm here, I'm gonna check out this room, clear it out, and then we'll go back. Try to clear it out, I should say. And that's probably it out there. Is there nothing over here? Oh. Oh. Interesting. All right. Get this one. Maybe. Furious Blight. Back down. Snowdrop Bracelet greatly reduces damage received from enemies. Ooh. Well, don't mind if I do. And then that clears out that one fully. Okay. So now back to the rest area. Let's see if we can get back up. I don't think we can. We? Oh, I guess we can. Oh, hey. Oh, all right. Good call. Stagnant Blight. There we go. We again. Okay. Relics. Ooh, 4? Yikes. I suppose I could take this off. And this to get that. Greatly reduces. Sounds pretty solid. Then we get a whole bunch. Is it worth it though? I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting a whole... I'm keeping these on a bunch right now. Because I'm just kind of power leveling. I might not need it because you can dodge stuff. That's true. That is true. But I definitely still get hit. Pretty badly. I might take off this 4-cost one. That might be the play. Let's try that out. Oh, hi. I could get more spirit usage and reduce cooldown time. But I think I'm gonna go for increased damage, and then I'll just put on the slightly more HP. You coming up, Spurt? Oh, okay. We're gonna get greeted by the Spurtling. Hi, Spurt. How is Sprout's day? Oh, that was quick. Oh, not done yet? Okay, I see. Just needed to adjust. Just needed to adjust. I've definitely used all 5 of those. A lot of the time, though, I feel like it's on accident. Like I'm not intending to pray at one point, and I'll be trying to pick something up with left trigger, and then I'll hit left bumper instead. Because my brain wires is crossed. But never you know. And Sprout never knows, because she's dumb. Isn't she dumb? Yeah, you're pretty dumb, huh? Oh boy. Getting all the scritches ins. Mm-hmm. Oh. Where are you going? What you thinking? Okay. You can go. I'm not keeping you here. 210, I need 270. And then for this, I'm not really sold on the Forsaken Fellworm just yet. I'm also not really sold on Faden, so I think we'll just go back to this. And then head on out. Okay, that's there. See, I'm still getting hit. Up we go. Because the animation most, yeah, most of the time it is because I'm locked in an attack or something. Yeah, I can completely understand why people don't like Gerard very much. His attack is very slow. I kind of am just doing it for this point, at this point, because I think it's funny. I like the big wind up and then knocking enemies back a whole bunch sometimes. I find it entertaining. Not an aquatic skill though, which is frustrating. Oh, there you are. Imphilia's ring hastens the healing prayer. Oh. A ring engraved with the name of Nymphilia, the White Priestess of Dawn. It is said white priestesses are born with a shining mark emblazoned on their foreheads. And that's not everything here, either. Gosh dang it. I'm trying to swim up, and I wanted to attack. I understand why it happens. I just don't like that it does. So there's something else here. Can't go anywhere. Underwater, at least. I skimmed the whole bottom of the water. Okay. Thought I might be able to sit on that ledge, but apparently not. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're going onward and rightward. For now. Hinterlands. Reliques. Oh, that's only a 1 cost? Well, in that case, don't mind if I do. right. Onward and rightward it is. Oh. The White Priestess of the Font? The fountainhead lies beyond. Is the fountainhead the end? Flowers both blighted and purified have taken root even this far out. Is this? This is it. My final purification. Lily. I've been watching all along. You tried to help, just like everyone else. But this burden is not yours to bear. This blighted world is of my making. I have brought it upon myself. Isn't it tragic that the sole purpose of being born is to carry the sins of those who came before? Truthfully, I wish you had been born far in the future. Into a purified world free of blight. So please, I beseech you, go and live of your own accord. Congrats, the end of the game? Ah, just one of them? Oh. The blight is being purified. Are you able to go on? The White Priestess of the Font is not only purifying you, Lily. She's attempting to purify the blight that permeates all of Land's End. Her spirit is gone, but surely her body must remain. I can't continue on past this point. The deathless pact I made with the priestess long ago chains me. Leave the rest to me. I hope you can fulfill the priestess's final wish. For my part, I failed in those very same duties. Come now, don't give me that look. My journey was one of many hardships, and yet I found solace in your company. The pact will bring us together again one day. Until then, live and be well. And Lilies, truth remains in the abyss, tragedy never ceasing. Huh? That was actually an ending? What's with the glowing wall over here then? How do I get in here? Went away from this land? Yeah. That was sad. I didn't like that ending. We're gonna get another one. Plus, I'm nowhere near finding everything I wanted to. Dark chamber? Sure, let's go here. Oh wow, I just never went this way? Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, that hurts a lot. Excuse me. Amulet fragment. Amulet fragment. Oh, hey, alright. Whoa! Hey! I didn't see you come up there. So much for taking less damage. Ow. Okay. Honestly, Crash 4 just for a normal run is like 4 to 7 hours. 106% though, 70 to 100? Jeez. That's quite a steep investment there. I'm sure if I just buckled down and went through it, it wouldn't be all that bad. For 4, just to get a clear. What's the point of this? Okami would like a word. You're saying for 100% though. I just beat Okami. Granted, I did do a lot of extra stuff into it. Fragments. Heal fragment. Where? It says there's 2 ways out of here. I don't see any ways out of here. This game took you 15 hours to 100% or just to clear? I'm at 15 hours myself right now. %, nice. I guess if I need to factor in my breaks and stream startup time and everything else for it. Where else? There's nowhere else I can go. It's weird, rude, and confusing. How do you run through games? Like, because I assume pretty much every time you're going in with the intention of 100%ing it. So do you go in and grab a guide immediately? Do you do like a just a one like getting 2 credits and then you grab a guide, or do you get to credits and then explore in order to get to the 100, or depends on the game? That's a fair. That's a fair. What might be some of the criteria for that? Is it like if it's an old enough game, if it's you're not as invested in the story or something? Does it change sometimes? What? I disagree. Don't know what that activates. I'll pull it again. Activate that one too. I'm sure it's not like completely cut and dry the same for every single occurrence, but if there's like a general condition situation. You warped yourself in. Oh no. For East and Trails, I use guides because of missable stuff. Metroidvania games, I use a map for stuff because they don't have this map feature. Okay. So like larger JRPG stuff, you'll want to double check and make sure that you're not... Ow. Older games, using a guide for JRPGs is a given because you miss so much stuff. Yeah. But for platformers and stuff, not really. Okay. Oh, what? I'm not monitoring my health very well here. I'm gonna do that. Only use guides for collectibles and missable stuff, not gameplay tips. Yeah. Makes sense. I remember looking up and getting all sorts of guides and whatnot for some of the earlier Assassin's Creeds when I was working towards 100%ing my playthroughs with those. Oh, hey, hi, how's it going? Because those, I remember specifically in Assassin's Creed 2 trying to find all the feathers, and they were just everywhere. They were everywhere. I started understanding the pattern they were going with eventually. I dashed again. Oh, hey, what? I thought I used one of my skills, so I thought that was my spirit spawning. I did not realize that that was an enemy. And I think my spirit was still on cooldown, which makes it all the much more better. Try and get behind me, will you? But yeah, some of the games, especially more modern games, they tend to put a lot of those hidden items in just some of the weirdest spots, and like you need to fulfill some random criteria half the time. Alright. This is unnecessary. Oh. Level up. Get out of here. Alright, what else we got? It's dark over here. Okay, that continues that way. Did that not kill him? Oh, okay, there we go. Go. Okay. See, there's gotta be some sort of skill tied to these hooks. There has to be. Oh, hey, don't mind if I do. Honier's diary. On this day's dawn, my sister's child was born. A boy. Julius is his name. The king's illegitimate son, born into the family of a dark executioner. His life is sure to be one of much hardship. He will undoubtedly want to know where he came from one day. Thusly, I have resolved to begin this diary so that he may find answers when the time comes. Can I... How do I... Oh, okay. I forgot it was a door. It was like, let me out! Let me out! Please? Alright. Let's see where this takes us. Oh. Okay. Very fancy. Stagnant blights. Mm-hmm. Go. Yep. What? Slip of paper. As one of the dark executioners, I imagine you are well aware of the verboten domain well below the stockades, where the blight festers. I have heard that the King's Mage Brigade has been going in and out regularly to survey the area, but something doesn't quite add up. I don't suppose you know what they are up to, do you? I do. I've been down there, you know. Uh-huh. I saw it. Additional relic slot. Nice. It's a nice try. Oh. Haven't seen a dog in a while. Executioner area. Ooh. Let's go. Decisions. There are so many paths off of all of these. What is happening? Excuse me. Okay. Right. I'm getting their patterns down. Who are you? What? Okay, here we go. Ow. I don't have any heals either. Okay. Yikes. Ah. Oh, I did so much better than I ever possibly should have in that encounter. Ugh. Oh my gosh, we are so late for a break. So that sounds like the plan for right now, and then we're gonna go find that Dark Executioner again and beat his booty. Get up, stretch, use the bathroom, get some more water, do whatever it is you gotta do, and we will be back momentarily. See you soon. I'm back, and it's time to beat this boss's booty. Oh, I'm gonna do that every time, because of course I'm not gonna get this in this next try. I got a lot closer than I was expecting I would. Ow. Ow. What? Damn sinner. Ooh! Okay. What? How did I... What, huh? I am so confused. Hey, I got it that time. Oh, I just fell down? Okay. And then went... Oh, not this way. Down here. And then over again, because this was the fake floor. Okay. Now we're on track. Now we're on target. I jumped right into it again. Alright. Bonk. What the hell? Ow. There we go. Oh, gosh. Hey, leave me alone. I'm just trying to get into the boss room, please. Is that too much to ask? Oh, I thought you were stunned. You're not stunned, though. You just have a very short stun, I guess. Ow. GG. Don't worry about me. Hurry up and get out of here. Dark Executioner. Phases behind an enemy in visible range and brings down their blade on an unsuspecting victim. The nameless Dark Executioner trained in fierce competition with Knight Captain Julius since their childhood. The blood of the sinner coursing through his veins kept his dream of becoming a knight from ever coming to fruition. That's all there is here. Oh, yeah, I can't reach that. Whoop. Oh, yes. Thank you. Honya's Diary 2. My dear sister was unaware of the dark executioner within our family. I wanted her to have nothing to do with it, to live a normal life. But when love blossomed between her and the king, she discovered the truth after moving into the castle. She must have hated me. There's no way for me to know. Now, she passed away upon giving birth to Julius. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I definitely want to try out this Dark Executioner. That seems like it could be fun. 270. Could upgrade the Dark Executioner. Cooldown time reduction, that's nice. Let's do that. You know what? Let's do that. How many followers do you get channel point stuff? I'm not certain. Let me see here. Use me. Achievements. There you are. 50 followers. I'm currently at 30. So I need 20 more followers, and I need one more person chatting at the same time. I need 5 people total chatting at the same time. And oh wait, no, that's something else. Oh, okay. 25 followers. So I should be good on followers. I'm good on that. 3 average viewers on 4 different days. So the problem that I'm having actually is the minimum viewers. I need a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. Wow. I did not realize that. I thought it was way off on followers too. But apparently not. Oh, this is the execution grounds. Onya, Keeper of the Abyss. Another boss fight. Okay, alright. I'm trying to dodge away, game. Ah, yep, I didn't think I'd get you there. This boss is simple. Apparently not for me, it's not. Come back here. That felt like it didn't do... Yeah, the extra enemies is definitely where my struggle lies currently. Okay, that's just... Whoa. Okay, fine, dude. I'll deal with these. Wrong way! Turn around, Umbral Knight, you clown. Yeah, the only reason that I'm having any struggle with this right now is the extra enemies. 100%. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Oh, at least I'm right here. I'm not fully sold on the Executioner yet. Nah. Ooh. His 3 moves, projectile, jump, and back off swirly thing, yeah. The back off swirly thing also doesn't seem to be really doing much in the way of damage, which is helpful. Just kind of throws, yeah, just throws you back. Okay. There were so many bodies in there, I couldn't tell where that attack was coming from. That's not fair. And then when he jumps, sometimes I take damage from him going through me. Okay. Dope. Oh. I have more heals. I don't know why I thought I was out of heals. Oh. Don't be greedy, all right? Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. I got this. Yes, jeez. Oh. I'm relieved. The White Priestess is safe. I really need to remind myself to not be greedy a lot of the time. Geosimple. The all-swallowing blight flowed out from the earth around us. I took the priestess, once of no consequence to me, in my arms, and we made our escape. Chased by blighted fiends, we wound up somewhere most morbidly ironic. Fate delivered us to the execution grounds, a place I know all too well. And something happened that day that I'll never forget as long as I live. The White Priestess of the Font, down deep in the Verboten domain. She who carries the burden of blight, who saved everyone I care about. She called out to me for help, saying, I, who bear the burden of blight and suffer for your people. I have one humble request. Though our roles differ, we each are tasked with serving our kingdom. We are devoted to its protection. To that end, I must ask that you let no one violate these grounds. Hoenn, Keeper of the Abyss, launches a blitz of dark blades to shred the enemy to pieces from a distance. Their short range is made up for with speed. Head of the Dark Executioners, a man of few words, Honir shadowed the knights of the Bastion. He loved the kingdom more than any other. He himself, there we go. There it is. Excuse me. Honir himself was incredibly easy. He was so easy. He was a very, very simple boss. It was entirely, like you were saying, the extra enemies in there. That's the only thing that caused me a problem there. Chained Hook of Honir allows one to hook and swing from certain points. Jumps and dodges can be performed after using the chain. Very nice. So the White Priestess of the Font is even deeper underground. The Verboten Domain. No, she's not. Didn't we find the White Priestess of the Font? Wasn't that the ending that I came across already? Which is a blitz of dark blades. I'll try it out. I don't think that's going to be one that I like very much, but... He has a lot. Maybe not the ooh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Projection through the plants. Interesting. So quiet. Wonder if the White Priestess made it out here. Oh. With the Dark Executioner as an escort, they must have traced similar steps. It can't be long now. It's so sad, too, that there's, like, always a White Priestess with one of these major spirits. Oh. Connects over here? Ah, the surface beckons at last. Oh, okay. And then we'd come across this, which would connect us to that ending. Oh, interesting. How very interesting. Now I have the grapple, which that won't help me here. There is something else here, though. I just don't yet know what. What is happening with my nose right now? I got another sneeze brewing. Oh. Oh. Not enough. Must find more smash. There we go. Goodbye. Ah. I knew that one. Present here since becoming one of the Blighted, no doubt. Ancient soul. Yes. More Umbral Knight power. What's funny is that I was just about to say how I kind of wanted to use Ulv as my primary attack. And then I get a... Oh, you're not dead. Okay, fine. This one's still not done. I definitely haven't explored this room very thoroughly, though. Like this. This derangement, is it the blight or purely instinct? There we go. Okay. Man, something's going on. These dang slugs on a slope like this? Awful. Truly abysmal. Oh my gosh. Not the rates. I'm out of heals. That's wonderful. Yeah. Ah, I should have. Dang it. Don't mind me. That's funny. Oh. So many rats. Yeah, I am nearly max level, which is another thing that I wanted, like, I noticed how close I was, so that was also part of the, hey, that would be fun to, / I should be able to get that before rolling credits or being done with the game. Not too much farther now to go. That's for certain. Oh gosh. Furious Blight. There's still more here, okay. I guess I didn't explore it all that much. That goes up there. Up, please. This game now also checks the box for having one of the requirements to be a great game. It has a grappling hook. There you are, the Botan Domain. We should never have come here. Therefore, it can now be considered in that running. Okay, I'm down here now. Don't know what that activated. Oh, I'm in... Okay, I remember where I am now. What? I recognize this area. Yeah, okay. And it's not exactly how I wanted that to go, but that's all right. What else is here? It's got to be something up in this area, huh? Okay, all right. Stagnant Blight. Got it. I think I can just go up. So with the nearly max level, another part of that is me having both of those relics equipped that give me more. Where is it? I have the two that give me more blight acquired, or two of them at least. Because that was part of my goal, I kind of want to use that to farm up levels a bit more. In order to get more of the bonuses. Level up bonuses and such. Where does this take me? What? What? Huh? I was not prepared to be in this room. What? I mean, I was trying to discover that, but... That's not exactly what I was aiming for. By which is very little to gain. Oh, you mean to get to the max level? That is part of the goal. Yeah, see, just killing something there. we are. Executioner's Gloves. Damage dealt... Increases damage dealt while at maximum HP. Black leather gloves sheathed in magic. Dark executioners once wore them as they performed their grim work. Seeing their insignia struck fear in sinners. I thought that was about to be lifesteal gloves, and I was very excited. Pretty good. If you're good at dodging, yeah. Which I have proven time and time again that I am not. So I don't think I will ever be using those. Yeah, I know you're fake. Ow. But you will, though. Not really a spoiler, but the final boss is a joke. Huh. Oh. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you at the last possible second. Okay. Oh. Stone tablet fragment. The engraving can be deciphered upon collecting all Segrin fragments. Oh. A fragment of a stone tablet engraved with an ancient spell conjured once spoken. Assembling all the fragments will require a certain magical rite. For me, I didn't get hit once during it. Oh, very nice. So I'm also getting a whole lot of, hey, After Image is heavily inspired by Ender Lilies. Yet the previous boss killed me a few times. Oh. I'm enjoying a lot of these fights. These boss fights are pretty cool. Ooh, I have another slot. I have another slot. Honestly, part of me does want to take this back off. I feel like I haven't noticed enough of a difference. Water damage. Let's just grab extra health, I suppose. And can I enhance anything? Oh, I can. Ooh, I'm getting Gerard. Faster attack, and I'm getting more Umbral Knights. You get killed in 3 hits or more. Endgame doesn't do a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of starting to feel that I'm definitely noticing that kind of environment that I'm in. I kind of like the Dark Executioner. There's a few that I feel like Chief Guardian, Dark Executioner, Ulv still I do like a lot. I feel like I could appreciate Honir. Oh my gosh, cheap viewers! But Cyrex, they're not the best viewers. We need cheap and best viewers. Come on now. Aren't we deserving better of this? Deserving more from our viewers? Apologies for the outburst. Realized that was kind of sudden. What else we got here? All right, so we got that top left area. Oh, gosh. It's this again. We do need to make sure we have an appropriate and proper response, though, for what kind of viewers we can be expecting to have. Oh, that... Oh, okay, you are... That was a noticeable difference in the damage done, I suppose. I could see that. I noticed that one. Oh, hi. That was quite an area to be welcomed into. Oh, is that it? Oh, wow. Okay, fine. Can't wait to try out Alabaster Dawn. It's going to be nice. Yeah. Expecting to see it not be the experience when the full release comes out. I'm... Right, for the demo. I'm currently... I'm kind of going back and forth on how much I want to put into the demo. Okay, so we're getting some ouchies. It's one of those that, like, I understand, I get that it is not going to be the same game. It's not going to be the same experience. There's going to be new stuff going on. They're almost certainly going to be changing stuff. I don't know how much I want to, like, how much time I want to invest into that, because I know it's one of those where I know I'm going to be playing it on launch. So, not fully sure. And I know that's different for everyone, too. Some people like getting as much experience in the game as they possibly can. And I get that. It just ain't as much my style. So, like, I'm not saying I'm not going to. I'm just not certain yet how much I want to. Oh, hey, I'm trying to go up, please. Up? Okay, there we go for that. And I'm like, so far I haven't decided yet, is one of the big things for me too. Ooh. Chain of Soul Survey. Additional relic slot. Maybe just the combat, movement, and puzzle sample. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing that I'm kind of mulling over still at the moment. Come on. I'm gonna want to see what kind of stuff is available actually in the demo also. What all there actually is to be done. I like the idea of just... I'm very curious to load it up, see what kind of stuff is actually in there. Oh my gosh, why are there so many doors? Could play it and report back. Yeah, that's... like, you and Nox, I think Nox might have mentioned that they didn't want to... Oh, excuse me. Play it for similar, like, spoilery kind of reasons. So I'm not sure if they'll be playing. But you and other sort of reports that are coming back, I definitely want to see how much of a demo and, like, what it kind of is actually going to turn into. So I'd really appreciate, because I think you said you're definitely going to be checking it out, right? No matter what. Al, do you mind? Up, 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 uppies? Ow. Just describe the combat flow and how the movement is. Yeah. Something else. How do say? So like the demo for, oh my gosh, my headphones are making my hair all weird. So the demo for Crosscode didn't explain, it didn't spoil anything that was going on in the actual game. I want to make sure that I have that kind of experience where it's just kind of the introductory stuff. Before the reign of death, this place must have held many of the afflicted. I think that's what it said. Oh, you are so unnecessarily rude. Do you understand that about yourself? Okay. Gosh. It'll be the same thing. Yeah, I'm expecting the same kind of experience with that. But another part of that for me is how much it kind of goes into or spoils, because this is part of the thing that I'm trying to figure out of what I want to get in this demo specifically, because it's a game that I definitely want to be getting my hands into. Like, I'm definitely going to sink into Alabaster Dawn for sure. I know this isn't necessary, but I'm determined to get up around this way now. There we go. So this is also becoming a kind of experiment and discovery for myself, in a sense, of what is it that I want out of demos? What do I want them to show me? And in a somewhat similar vein, if I'm for sure getting into a game, is a demo going to ruin or change any of that experience for me? Or is it going to, like, negatively impact kind of thing too? Because I know a bunch of people. Oh, hey, Kate. Oh, secret experiment? All right. I can do that too. Oh, that does a lot more damage than I thought it was doing. I did not realize. GG. No, wait until we purify. I thought I could sneak away in all the commotion, and this is what I got. Hidden test subject. Uses the urn holding the test subject's body as a shield. Well-timed blocks unleash a counterattack on surrounding foes. A heroic bandit who was fearless and confident until he was branded a sinner and taken to the verboten domain as a test subject. There, he would oft hide in urns to escape the twisted experiments. Okay, so we'll take Final Fantasy 16 for my example. For me, it does the first 1 to 2 hours of the game, has the combat, some cinematic stuff, and the story as well. For me, that demo made me buy the game because you are teased with the story to come and what the combat will turn into. Yes, perfect. The exact same thing happened to me with Crosscode. When I played the demo of it, I immediately grasped what the game. I grasped more of what the game was and the direction that it was heading, and I was into it from that point on. And it didn't really even, like, the intro of Crosscode is still a fairly different experience than the rest of the game. But it did exactly what you were saying. It gave me a teaser of what the combat kind of can be. It gave me an example of how to do it. It gave me a teaser of the story and more of how that goes into everything. Like, yes, that is one of the things that I definitely want to see from a game that I'm not completely sold on yet. So, like, that is a good example. My brain is going 100 different directions with this, because there's the thought process of, okay, I am pretty sure I am day one on Alabaster Dawn. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of time so other people can get into it and not be spoiled. And I'd like, not that I care massively about how many my numbers on Twitch and my stream get, but like giving other people a chance to see their favorite streamer doing it or play through it themselves and not get spoiled. And then I'll play it a little bit later, maybe. Not fully sure, not locked in on anything with that yet. But that's like, I'm thinking something along those lines. But it's a game where I am fairly positive I am going to be playing it. No matter when it is down the line, it's one of those that I'm going to play. I lost my train of thought. So like there's a section of, is a demo worth it? Is me putting the time into that worth it for a game that I'm pretty sure I'm going to play? Is it something that I will get anything out of? Will it ruin any of that experience because I've already gone through it and I'll just want to kind of rush through it later? I don't know if any of that is true, but that's one of the pockets that I'm currently kind of ideating on. Then there's like when I got sold on Crosscode, or your example of Final Fantasy 16, where it's like, okay, this gives me enough of a chunk that I'm into it, and then I want to go further. And then there's another chunk, another sphere of, is an intro too spoilery? Like, do you want a demo that's a vertical slice later on in the game? So all of those three chunks, those three spheres at least right now, are bobbling around in my brain of which one would be a good sell for me for Alabaster Dawn. But then on top of that, it's kind of morphed into a which one would be better in general. I'm sure it depends on the game. I'm sure it depends on the hype level of the game. The familiarity that people have with the IP or the studio or whatever else. But then it's just becoming a much larger thought for me of down the line, whenever I eventually release something that I've worked on, what is going to be the best foot forward kind of thing for projects that I've worked on, other projects that I'm seeing out in the industry. It's just kind of morphed into a much larger question than it ever needed to be in the start. I think for Alabaster Dawn, to go back into that, I think getting a good... I think the way Crosscode did it, they just handle it the same way. I think that'll be a fantastic teaser for the rest of Alabaster Dawn. Especially if it has a similar kind of method or progression to the story. DQ11, the demo for that game was chunky. What is DQ? My immediate thought was Dairy Queen, so that is not... I might just not be familiar with this franchise. Or my brain's just short-circuiting. Dragon Quest. Okay, gotcha. Gave you like 8 hours of stuff? Oh my gosh. That is very chunky. That actually brings to me another important consideration for a lot of these kinds of different demos. And this is going to be a case-by-case thing. Like, it's entirely dependent on the genre and the style of the game. But there are some demos. Like, I remember having a PlayStation 1 demo disc back in the day. And you played through Medieval? It was Medieval something. But you were playing as like a skeleton knight. Anyway, you would just be going through it, and then as soon as you got to a certain point, it's fairly linear levels, but as soon as you got to a certain point, that was the end of the demo, no matter what. And there were some of them where it was a certain amount of time, and then your demo would be over. You could just stop and say, yep, I've seen what it's doing, and I'm sold on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's another, like... That is something that people can do. I don't know if I trust myself to do it as much, because I'll be like, hey, I'm for something like Crosscode, for example, like, I was enjoying my experience. Like, I want to see what else I can do here. Although saying that now, once I got to the end of the Crosscode demo, I think I was like, yep, I'm sold, I'm good. But I did go all the way to the end of the demo, and I would have kept going if the demo continued. But so the different kinds of demos of, like, there's some where the Dragon Quest, you got 8 hours of stuff you can just run around and just do. It's effectively an open world. And you can just explore that endlessly. There's one... Oh, I can see the end screen. It was some sort of shooter demo that I played a long time ago also. I don't remember what it is now. But you would get to the end of whatever mission, and then it'd be like, hey, it would do the splash screen of, hey, you completed the demo, come, like, check out the game, do you want to buy the full version? And then once that splash screen ended, or you continued past that splash screen, you would go back to the start, and you could just replay that forever, and you could actually build up stats on, like, your guns or your perks for your shooter guy or whatever else. So there's a bunch of different ways to do it, whereas, like, some of the other ones, like the Medieval demo, I got to the end and it would kick you back to the demo selection screen on that disc. Which that also might have been a product of it being on a disc system like that. Again, this is turned into a much larger discussion, at least in my brain. I don't know if I'm articulating it the best, but it is one of those things where it's something that I have become much more curious about, and I enjoy and I value analyzing the way that different studios are handling different things, like a demo or a trailer release or whatever else it might be. And then certain, like, best practices in general for a larger audience, and then things that might just be best practices for me or what I would prefer to see personally. And those are massively different opinions and values and everything, so. Amulet gem. Get me out of here, will you? Just one of them things that may or may not be worth investigating as much. But I like the kind of thought process, at least that I go through, to kind of look through and analyze these different avenues and considerations and whatever else might be going on. It depends, because you'll buy it day one, right? So why the demo for you specifically? Could be you just want to experience some of it right now and then be excited for the full game. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's it's I'm excited for it already. I might want to just check it out, but then I run the risk of I'm overanalyzing this so much, way too much. I get it, but like, could it ruin that experience for me? Could it make my day one experience not as enjoyable because I've already experienced some of the stuff? Could it be that it ruins that IP for me? Could it be that I saw something in there that I really didn't like, and now I'm unsure about Alabaster Dawn? Could it be like it could also be that demo ends up being nothing like what they actually end up releasing eventually because they change things from different feedback and whatever else that happens. Or let's say RE9 has a demo releasing. You know yourself, you don't like horror, but it's short enough experience to see what it's about. Yeah, yep. So it's a very, to me, maybe it's not as interesting to as many people watching, but for me, it's something that is interesting to entertain and discuss and dive a little bit deeper into. Of, I'm doing this for me, but then for other people, like they could also analyze themselves or kind of go through their own thought process of, for them, what makes a demo valuable or worth it. It's very subjective, 100%. There's no right answer. And then that goes into the second part of the discussion that my brain is jumbling around while I'm trying to unravel my own subjective thoughts and opinions and approaches. There's also from an industry standpoint, what then becomes the deciding factor to put forth certain kinds of demos or certain lengths of demos or certain prior to release lengths. So like the timeline of, hey, we're going to put this demo out in October, but we're not going to release until a year later or 2 years later. What is the balance there? What are some of the kind of thoughts? If nothing else, don't play the demo and wait the long game for full release, and that's that. That is kind of what I'm leaning more towards. Just for me, for something like this, because I know that I want to play this game, but it's going to be one of those two where I'm watching the demo releases. I'm going to be paying attention as spoiler free as possible to all of the different reports that come out. I would still absolutely, Mystery, I would 100% be interested in what your thoughts are about the demo and what your take on it is. I also trust you to be very cognizant of not spoiling anyone, and I appreciate that a whole bunch about you and a bunch of other people that have been awesome about coming in here and not spoiling anything. Brain just stopped braining for a second. Yeah, so I definitely am going to be checking out the discussion around the demo, and then that might flavor a bit more of how interested I am in hopping in. And like you said earlier, maybe just like hopping in, checking out a little bit of the combat system, how some of the puzzles work, maybe stuff like that. Some of the control schemes, because it was an interesting thing getting used to the crosscode control scheme. It was not one that I was used to immediately. Get me out of here, will you? I'm working on it. So yeah, that was a very unnecessarily long-winded response to, or thought process, that all started because of the Alabaster Dawn demo, which I am still, like, I am hyped to see more about that game, for sure. I want to have more information and see what stuff is going on with it. Forbidden text scrapped. Many attempts have been made to create new life through magic, the creation of artificial life. It is thought that by guiding a spirit into the body of a babe, the child would retain control of their body while inheriting the power contained within the spirit. The creation of sentient rock Eh. And a sorcery. Nice. So this whole area is now cleared out. Zoe B. Thank you for the follow, Zoe B. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good time. Spirit. Oh, yeah. Okay, that spirit. I was like, what spirit did I get? I completely forgot that I... You know what? I'm going to equip this just to see what this kind of comes out like. Oh, okay. It's got a super long cooldown, just like the other... That other knight. Kind of interesting. But not interesting enough for now. For now, at least. Enhance. I don't have any more ancient souls. Definitely don't have enough for that. I don't think I have enough for anything that I want here either. That's okay. Oh, relics. I got so many more relic slots. So many more. Which one was I looking at before? Accumulation of SP gauge would be pretty solid. More health. More health, reduced damage. Those would be pretty good. Body of water. Maximum HP, I'm not gonna... That's not gonna be that helpful for me. Reduces cooldown times. That could be helpful. Attacks on the ground, airborne attacks. Accumulation of SP gauge. You know what? I might just do that. That sounds kind of nice. Let's grab that one. Let's mess around with that for a little bit, eh? Alright, what we got down here? Is this it? Is that all that was down there? Nice. Cool. Oh. I don't really need to heal. I'm just going right back into this room anyway, so it's okay. Let's see what area. I'm thinking here. And then I'm gonna... Huh? What? Oh, okay, I see where it... Okay. I see where... I see now. Oh my gosh, I remember those guys. I remember these guys. They used to be so scary. The coven is sunken. It certainly has. Oh my goodness. This area is so early on. I remember first uncovering this area. Discovering this area. Oh. Nice try. Just one swing and you're done. There we go. Cracked familiar stone reduces damage received from enemies. Okay. Stone once used by a witch to enhance warding spells. Though long time use has left it cracked and faded, the stone is still tinged with magic power. And think about it, the only thing about this game that I felt kind of lost its thing about was the soundtrack. The early areas have music that really make the atmosphere tick, while the rest don't get some same vibe, so to speak. Yeah, I can see that. They play around a whole lot more with not playing any music too. They mess around with that a bunch in areas where it's like they're trying to be more atmospheric with it, and it ends up just not having any audio whatsoever. I see it. I very much see exactly what you're talking about with that. And they reuse a bunch of the areas too. Like, they don't add anything necessarily new that often. I don't know, I was looking for an item, but there wasn't. Oh. Elaine's Diary. Like, I like the soundtrack. I think they do a lot of atmospheres and areas very well, but I do see what you're saying too, and I think I agree with it kind of falling off. They stop using the soundtrack. They stop using any audio in too many areas, and then they reuse the tracks from here and there. This track is whimsical, fitting to a place of witches. The above area is desolate and has this humming voice. Oh yeah, that one's good. While the other feels the same. Yeah, they if they're not using exactly the same track, they seem to be reusing elements of it at least. So it kind of has very samey feels, which kind of matches with some of the environments, but they did a pretty solid job of enemy design and location design and the level design and everywhere, that it would have been nice to have a matching layer or level of the audio too. I agree with you. Something made me happy, so I want to take this chance to write it down. I was able to see Phrygia today for the first time in a long while. The effects of purification were so severe. She's been bedridden for some time. I can't believe they quarantined her in such a place. They're treating her more like an experiment than someone on the mend. I can't even enter without a mask. I'm not sure how long I can stay, but I want to be by her side as long as I'm allowed. It must get lonely here all by herself. Oh? Today, Phrygia gave me the necklace she was wearing. It was a gift from her mother, and I can tell she's cherished it for a long time. It's a protective heirloom embedded with a magic stone. The stone seems to have broken when Phrygia purified the Blighted Lord. I'm sorry to say that my magic alone may not be enough to repair it. I'll have to ask that fool Faden for help. Oh, not Faden. You don't want to be asking Faden. Spellbound anklet slightly increases movement and dashing speed. Ooh. An enchanted anklet made by combining strands of magic thread. The blight makes it difficult to walk, and so the Black Witch created this for the White Priestess of the font. The Black Witch. Amulet gem. Oh, I could have just walked right in here. Oh well. Oh, ow, ow. How do I go down from here? Ah, here. Ba-dum. Not there. Up there. How do I get up there, I wonder? There's not a grapple spot. Do I simply not have the tools? Oh, even you like this earlier music because you hum it. Exactly. It might have something to do with the fact that I have been in these areas for a little bit longer, but it is definitely a very fun, catchy tune, for sure. And this one, you described it perfectly. It is just a whimsical tune. It's a very fun, nice, enjoyable tune to listen to. Which also does lend itself to my personal enjoyment of it a bit more. Because I don't like the creepiness as much. There's a platform challenge to reach. Okay. That's kind of what I thought with this here. It's not, I don't feel like it's that. That doesn't feel right. Don't have any, can't break anything. I can't grapple onto anything. So it has to be that area right there. Oh, hey, hi, how's it going? Try dash and then jump? Oof. Okay. There we go. Ah. Good call. Good call. Ah. Ow. Julius. I'm gonna blame Julius on that one. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much for the tip. Yeah. Hey, Zoe. Doing all right. How are you doing today? Whoa. Are you a big Ender Lilies fan? Lane's Dire 3, our conversations were meandering today, but I got to see Fretia smile. It's been hard watching her deteriorate more with each passing day. She asked me if I could help make an amulet out of her broken magic stone. That alone made today a joyous occasion. Maybe I'll bring some comfort to her after all. Okay, that's what I thought. Stone tablet fragment, nice. Engraving can be deciphered upon collecting all 7 fragments. 2 down. Fragment of stone tablet engraved with an ancient spell conjured once spoken. Assembling all the fragments will require a certain magical rite. And 800 stagnant blight. Don't mind if I does. Up, please. Come on now, Lily. There we go. Oh, nice. I was not expecting to just keep falling without moving my position at all. That was funny. This was where I was intending to go, so it worked out very well, but that was good. You stream on weekends too? I do on Sundays. My usual schedule is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, or 11 p.m. CEST is when I generally start. And I go for 2 to 3 hours on average. Increase movement speed. I want to try that out, but doesn't appear I'm going to at the moment. I'll go out the window in Alabaster Dong. Yeah. When it actually comes out, who knows? Who knows what kind of madness we'll get up to? Maybe at that point, I'll have affiliate also. I could do some sort of subathon or something. Who knows? The Alabaster Dawn is the limit. I saw that platform. I just want to see how high this can go now, because this room is massive, apparently. Nice. Stagnant blight. There's more. But wait, there's more. Have we found them all? Ruined Witch's Book. Increases aquatic movement speed. Oh. A grimoire that archives all manner of witchcraft and has taken on a witch's power. The rot of the blighted eats away at it, but its power yet remains. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. Yeah, and that's it, Aaron. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What kind of games are you into, Zoe? Or what kind of content also, if you're not strictly into games? Only this game or other games as well? Okay. Similar games, I assume, then, to this? Aquatic movement speed, barely in water for most of the game. Yeah. It can be helpful, though, especially in, like, that poison area. Story games, usually. Okay, nice. Sounds like this is probably one of your favorite games, then? If you think that's fair to say. Man, oh, I have 800. I have a lot more than 800 now. I'm using Executioner more at the moment. Ooh, I could max out the Merchant, though. Oh, decisions. Last of Us, Elden Ring, and some indie games. Very nice. Last of Us is a very good one. I haven't gotten to Elden Ring yet. I'm working through. It's a very, very slow process. It's been years at this point. Getting through Dark Souls 3. And I want to finish that off before I go into Elden Ring, personally. But it looks really fun. I had a stint where I just blasted through Dark Souls 1 and 2, and then it just stopped for some reason as I started 3. Very weird. I'm just going to do the Executioner. I'm enjoying the Executioner. We're actually got a pretty decent leftover still. Elden Ring trumps the length of any Souls game. Yeah. Yeah, it's... The open world nature of it especially feels like it's one of those where you can just get lost in forever. In a very good way, too. I don't want to go down into the basement again yet, I don't think. So we'll see what else we got around here. What are some indie games that you like or recommend? I didn't want to come down here. I was trying to explore up there. I am very much a fan of indie games also. And would be more than happy to hear if you have any recommendations or anything else. Is this going to be it? Stagnant plate? Yep. Okay. Down here now. Okay. Nice, let's get out of there. I don't want to be in that room. I want to go back because I want to see what's up there. I want to see what's left in this room. It's not going to be over here. That's the end here. And then it just goes here. 80s? Oh, yeah. Very solid choice. Hollow Knight? I need to play Hollow Knight. Need some specific spirits to give some more movement options for this room? Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's what I was worried about. Thank you. I appreciate not just letting me fumble around in that room for too long. Hades is great. Very much top tier game. I got this earlier somehow. I think just by jumping off. I think this? Yeah. On Hades, just haven't played it. Oh! It's so good. I recently, on stream, I think... I'm pretty sure Pyre is on my YouTube for my VODs. Just trying to remember now if all the rest of the Supergiant games are on there. Because I recently finally went back and played through all of the rest of Supergiant's games, because I started with Hades. It was very cool to go back and see where the different where different inspirations from Hades came from, or different elements. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. Backlog is just spiraled into 300 to 400. Yeah. Hollow Knight is still on my backlog too, which I was about to play, but my capture card did not, because I have it on Switch, and so my capture card did not want to let me play it, which was very rude. Oh, hey, that's... Can I heal, please? Pray? Pray? You child, pray. You best be praying, because otherwise... What? You guys like anime? Yeah! I very much do like anime. I'm what some may call a bit of a weeb. I'm not that much of a weeb. I think it is a very fair statement to call me a weeb, though. And I'm happy with that. I'm proud of that. I'm good with that. Right now, I'm in the middle of To Be Hero X. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying elements of it. There's some parts that I'm like confused on, but it seems like they're going to be wrapping it up and bringing it to a good point. Watched a ton before. No, it's just some shows. Yeah. It feels like I started anime much later in life. I discovered anime much later. Oh, why did you walk me forward, Umbral Knight, you jerk? So I don't know exactly. I'm not as familiar with the history of, in response to a statement that I'm about to make, of it feels like it is very similar to video games lately, how there are more and more anime and games and indie stuff and more stuff available just in general. And so you got to pick and choose, just like with video games, of, am I going to invest the time needed in order to watch this whole show? Is it even going to be out yet, or whatever else? I watched the Ghibli movies before finding out about the show anime. Yeah. They're, like... Back in the day, I watched Dragon Ball Z, I watched Pokemon, I watched a bunch of stuff on Toonami before I even was aware that that was a thing called anime. I had no idea. I just watched those shows because I'm like, hey, this is a really cool cartoon. Like, I'm really into this. And then later on, discovering that it was this whole other genre, this whole other world that has so much more to it. You jerk. This Umbral Knight is trying to get me killed right now. Pray. Child, you must pray. There we go. Can I... Is there an easier way for me to get up there? What is happening? What is... Sorry, a little extra focus mode to try and get myself out of this room finally. from the New World is my favorite anime. Have we talked about that before, Mystery? Because I don't remember that. One moment while I make a note to check out From the New World. Okay, now that I see it, I feel like we have talked about it. I do recognize the image now. Maybe I didn't recognize the name. We've probably talked about it. Because we've talked a little bit about anime before. A bit about anime. Stone tablet fragment, nice. Excellent. You mentioned which Ghibli movie is your favorite? Mystery. I believe that's what Zoe was asking previously. This is going to be a bit of a hot take, so I apologize in advance. How did I get on this one? But I'm actually not as much a fan of Ghibli movies, personally. Most of them just don't really fit my style. I appreciate, I can absolutely see that they are masterpieces. They are very well done. The animation is amazing. I just don't tend to jive with the stories as much myself, which is unfortunate because I do, again, recognize that they are very, very well-made movies. I recently watched, to completely contradict what I just said, Whisper of the Heart. That one I very much enjoyed. I thought that one was really good. I like that one a lot. And I only recently watched it for the very first time. I feel like that's one that doesn't get brought up as much. That's not what I wanted to do when people are discussing Ghibli movies. When Marnie was there, my favorite Ghibli. Nice. Another uncommon reference. Spirited Away and Grave of the Fireflies close behind it. Yep. Spirited Away was the first one that I ever watched. And I do enjoy Spirited Away. The problem for me is that too many Ghibli movies get into a bit too much of the creepy body stuff that I am too soft-stomached for. I've already been here. What else is here? That's just me, though. Guys, do you like anime? Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. There's so much awesome anime art out there. Just various different types of art in general, I would say. And it's really cool, the different ways that anime art can be done, too. Like, there's so many different styles. I was talking about To Be Hero X. And that applies 4 different styles in a single episode sometimes. It is wild. That's not what I wanted to do, game. And you know it. You know I didn't want to do that. You know that's not what I was going for. We don't need to get into the discussion of how you just stole from me, but we can, if that's what you want to do. There is loads of really cool styles of anime out there. Yeah, it really threw me off when I first saw it, but it ended up being a pretty cool addition, I think, because of like the way that they use the different styles to portray different elements of the show or different things that are happening. You ever commissioned something? I have not. I am unfortunately not in a position where I am able to pay an artist a reasonable or respectful rate for anything. I very much want to one day. Once I am, again, able to properly and fairly contribute or fund, pay, whatever the proper term is. Commission, I guess that would probably be the proper term. Whenever I'm able to properly commission and pay the artist what they are owed for their services. Definitely something I want to do eventually. I don't have any immediate ideas either, which also lends itself to not having commissioned anything yet. But it is certainly not out of the realm of possibility one day. What am I missing here? There's so many different awesome art styles too. Like finding an artist that would be able to and willing to create what I am interested in, which again, I don't have any immediate ideas for myself of what I would commission. There's just so many things. Finding the right style for what the piece is, making sure that they'd be comfortable and willing and able to create that. Haven't you ever get any art for your channel too? No. I have made every asset and thing myself that I have on my channel. That's something that I've really appreciated, and what's the word I'm looking for? Prided myself in a bit. It's something that there are different skills and talents that I wanted to. Admittedly, I am not trying to say that I have mastered any of these skills or anything like that, but I really enjoyed the process of learning some of the skills necessary in order to create some fun things. And it's been, I think, very cool, very rewarding, and helped me to better understand some of my artists and friends and people that I look up to. Have a bit of a better understanding of what all goes into their work and the process and some of the tools, and then also being able to communicate better with, in the future, artists that I want to work with or artists that I've been on teams with, to be able to get different results that we're looking for. Or like did some research about channel art. Yeah, I haven't looked into oh, that's why it's looked too cheap. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. I haven't looked into I know of some people just from like watching streamers myself. Like I know of some people that do like emotes and different channel art and stuff like that. But as we were actually just discussing earlier today, I'm not even at the point where I have access to emotes or anything like that. So I haven't put too much thought or investment into branding or different things of that nature, because at the moment this is still just kind of like a hobby for me. This is just a fun thing to do at various points when I have the time and the motivation and my computer cooperates and other things. What am I missing here? Have I not touched every portion of this map at this point? Is this another, I don't have a movement ability or something yet? Feels like I should be doing something with those little flames, but certain. I guess this is just gonna have to be a come back to it later kind of spot. Because I don't know where else I would go. I think I've smashed and checked every barrel. How curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's do a quick check. It's either up high. I was just here, wasn't I? Yeah. Either up high or in a side room. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm trying to... Game? Oh. Okay. Alright. Ow. I'm game up. There we go. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. That wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Increased spirit uses. Very nice. And that room is done. Okay, so now we'll go back. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Whoa. Alright, let's go back. Where was I? Was it this one? Just clear that. Pip. Yeah, it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. Up high or in a side room, you say? Well, I've gone to the top of every area. Oh, I need to get rid of this right now. Go away. Sick of you. Up high. Nothing up here. Nothing up here. Nothing up here. I do art as well. I'd like to have a look. Sure. If you want to join the Discord, you can do !Discord. And there's a spot in there to kind of show off stuff that you're working on or different kind of art pieces that you do. There's a couple other people in there that might also be interested in checking out what you do. Side room. Nothing there. maybe during this fall? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh. Oh, okay. Got excited. I was like, there's a spot underwater? I don't remember that. But I do remember that. Pixel Perfect Zoe? So perfect. It's my Discords. Can you add me so I can send you some stud? Like I said, you can, oh, stuff. Okay. that definitely confused me for a second. I'm not interested in adding a bunch of people right now. But if you want, oops, if you want to join my Discord, there is a spot in there that you can show off different stuff. Like I said. Where? Oh, where? Could this area be? I know not. I am lost and confused at this point. There's nowhere else. For me to investigate. I've been up high, I've been down low. I've smashed every pot. I've tried jumping and climbing everywhere. Hidden wall, perhaps? I thought I've been smashing up against everything I can. What other kind of walls is there? Oh. I know there was obviously this below me here. Then you fall down here. And then there was something up here, I think. Just follow you on Twitter? Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't really use Twitter all that much anymore, but thank you. Can you follow back? Whenever I get on Twitter next, maybe, if I remember. But like I said, I'm not really on there all that much anymore. Don't tend to use that site. else is there to go? I don't understand. It's maddening. Lily's gonna have such a migraine after this too. Oh. Where I can find you active? In my Discord mostly. I don't have too many active social media sites anymore. I mostly just use Discord. I have a Blue Sky, maybe? But I don't tend to check too many social media sites anymore. I also have my YouTube. I guess I'm probably most active on Discord, here on Twitch, and on my YouTube, I guess. So I think I found it. Now I just need to get some more height, maybe? Oh, dang it. Up high slam, yeah. What's your Discord? If you do !Discord, there we go. You should be able to join my Discord in there. I haven't mentioned in your bio. Yeah, I think it's been a while since I've updated that thing. Stagnant Blight. There we go, finally. Oof, just for 10. Hey, you know what? We got to clear out of it. It's all that headache, all that suffering. But we got there. That's the main thing that matters, right? It's definitely one of those that it's like, hey, you probably should have just come across this a lot sooner. It wasn't that difficult, come on. Kind of situations. There was a place that I was looking to go to next. Ooh. Up in that castle area. You know what? Yeah, let's... I think I'm going to come back to that, because I think there were some other movement stuff that I need. So we'll go here next. Oh my gosh, I just noticed the time. This was originally going to be a shorter stream because I've been having a bit of a headache going on lately, but apparently all of the lovely company here has just made me forget all about that, which is actually very nice. However, that being said, I am going to call it now. Oops, no, I wanted to get the nice cinematic here. Next stream should be on Thursday. 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. CEST start time, as per usual. And we will be doing some more Ender Lilies, because I am not done with this game yet. Despite mystery thinking that I was going to finish it today, I guess I technically did find an ending. But now we're just hunting, farming, and ending, discovering. Anyway, thank you to any and everyone who stopped by the stream today, whether you were here for just a little bit or hanging out with us the whole time, whether you were lurking or stopped by to chat. I very much appreciate anyone spending any amount of their day here with me. It is very cool of you to do so. There is nothing else that I need to announce or think of or going on right now, so thank you again very much, everyone. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.